I'm Vercoil and we're straight back to it. Actually, not straight back to it because I'm lazy. I stopped for a coffee. Right, so there was a pry bar, that's right. Or a crowbar, depending on what part of the world you live in. And probably something's going to attack me as soon as I pick it up. No! That's a pleasant surprise. I expected noise and... noise. Alright.
Oh. The key. Please, let it be here.
Key? Okay, 10 to 1. There. Ooh. Ooh. It's at the door. It's at the door. I'm safe, right? Right. You can't open the door to the cupboard, right? This isn't a... This isn't one of them. Did it leave? Guess gonna find out. Hello! Okay, why did it break down the door if it could just use the door? Those things seem to be over-dramatic. Come on, there's light here. Why was...
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Wish this game would chill on the lighting a bit, because it's blinding me every 5 seconds. Nice shirts.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Well, Daniel, you are not wrong. This is all too strange. Okay, I got the machine room key. Don't have the third rod. Oddly dramatic piano. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered any information. What letter? Last time, it was, oh, the fog in London was cold, but in a good way. The body's gone.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
Shit.
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
Cheers.
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Baron von Frankenstein apparently was the one to give the map to Herbert. And deliberately let us there. Why didn't he go get it himself? He's very powerful, but he's reclusive. Why is he reclusive, is the question. Will we get an answer? Probably not. So, in my foolishness, or Daniel's foolishness, or our combined foolishness, because that's pretty foolish, we opened the sealed area of the castle that was filled with monsters. So before they were hallucinations, probably from what Daniel remembered being in the castle, the ones that turned to ash and sort of poofed. But now the real ones are out, which is great. Into the study, not the guest study. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Yes, the orb. But, is that like the thing they were doing, they started doing in Assassin's Creed? Oh boy. The guest study was tiny and dinky. This area is not tiny and dinky. It is the opposite of tiny. It's the opposite of tiny and dinky. Okay. Yes. I do see the chest. I'm just checking what else is around. Aha! Shall this help me from the demons? Very likely not. If a cross didn't stop Frankenstein. Not that I'm... Though I'm not sure if anyone attempted to use a cross on Frankenstein. How lovely. How nice. This is great.
Something is wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Bit early for you to be going insane, isn't it, Daniel? I nearly called you Frank. Similar situation. Except... Oh no, actually it's pretty similar. He was somewhere where he wasn't supposed to be. You're somewhere where you're not supposed to be. You both went mad. Daniel, though, is, due to various tonics and progress, is apparently getting better. And then getting worse again. Which is weird. Okay. What is... Can I... Nope. Alright. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was travelling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its colour washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. That's very nice of you. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colours of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground gasping for air. Certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. So, we are outside of Altstadt. That's where this castle is. Is there a date on that letter? Oh, I picked up the letter. Is there a date on that letter? Diaries... Algiers... Nope. Algeria 3... Nope. Not that one. Mementos... No. Notes... Discovery of an orb... No, no date is given. So... That shouldn't predate the castle, because the castle was here, right? The castle has been here for many generations, and... That's a lovely sound. Castle has been here for generations, as has the Count. So... Woo! I don't remember there being oil there, but I could have just glossed over it in my rambling. That was good. Alright. I'll go out there in a second. Because the account of Agrippa vanishing, and then the real Agrippa saying I was never there, stated it's local knowledge, and if it happened to not that way, I guess out the window. If it happened too far back, the folklore probably would not have remembered it, even for its strangeness. Yay. Jurassic Park now. Great. Oh, goopy. Thankfully this window is open. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be thankful that the window is open. We have schematics on the walls. Covered in diagrams of various types of machinery. Nothing else that I can see except for chairs. Oh, how much oil have I got? 2. This game is definitely getting me. Alright, so cogs. Not one of these. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I've done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Agrippa? Why were you talking about Agrippa? I get the feeling I'll be jumping back out that window shortly. Okay, so that's the second of the weird artifacts I found. Both, it has mentioned Agrippa multiple times, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. There's the rod. Elevator machine instructions. Oh, excuse me. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. Up 8, down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. The machine's got an automated function. Ah, good. Hello. Ha! excellent. More tinder. Can you close? Ah, there we go. So, on the plus side, no monsters coming from that direction. That is very nice. I like it. So, grab and boogie, I guess. Grab. Time to go. Speaking of, I'm nearly out of time again. What? Ooh. Yeah, we've got a T-Rex in the mist. Or it's the mist. The movie, not... Ooh! Oh no. Is that the first time I've died? Because... Bugger. Yes, tread carefully, thank you. So, I'm pretty sure that is... negative points. Yay. Okay. That was fun. Let's try not to do that again. And to think I'm fond of jumping puzzles. So am I going to get chased now? Yep. Oh, good. Tackle! Ha 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 ha! He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. These aren't... Oh, yay. The floor has been gooped. A lot of goop. Lots of goop. And the water is now blood. That's great. Tumescent pulsing within the crimson liquid draws my eye away from safety. Let's not, and say we did. I've been Vercoil. This has been part 7 of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. There will be more. Not today, though. I've done enough, I think. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, leave a comment, subscribe maybe. There's going to be more, and more, and more, no matter what I think about it. Bye.